I'm going to be so upset if this doesn't work. I've worked so hard to make this work. It might be working. Okay, it's counting. I think it's working. Yay! Okay, awesome. All right, I'm going to answer questions on YouTube. So if you could check now, and I would appreciate if you guys sub, because on TikTok over here, I don't know if TikTok's going to be here forever in America. So if you could go to my YouTube channel, that would be greatly appreciated, because I'm going to move everything over there and try to boost that up, that algorithm on YouTube, because I want to continue doing free live readings. But if TikTok's going to go away, I need to have a place to go. So I'm going to do that on YouTube. So unfortunately, there's not as good of filters on YouTube. YouTube is same, Peaceful Nick, N-I-K, the Medium. Same name, and it's in my link tree also. And right now I have no viewers, so I hope some people pop. I hope some people pop on over there, because I want to do some. Oh, cool. I actually did the same heading over. Thank you, sweetheart. Starseed. I'll follow you. When I see you pop on my, because I hope I remember, because I'm getting older. I'll follow you as well. I love your videos, Starseed, Josh. Love them, love them. They always inspire me. So let's see if we've got anybody over here. Any comments? Any questions? Oh, Letitia, hi, sweetheart. How are you? Greetings, Medium Omar. Greetings from Canada. I have a bunch of classes and courses and stuff coming up. Right now, I'm almost finishing up my 6-month intermediate mentorship with my intermediate students. I know that sounds redundant, right? And I'm starting my new beginner's mediumship class. Hi, Nick. Hi, Rebecca. Lyra. I'm reading your comment. Silly. Anyway, I'm starting a new beginner's class April 22nd. And I only have a couple of seats left in there, because I like to keep my classes pretty small so you get more personal interaction. But you can book that on my website, peacefulnickthemedium.com. Nick is N-I-K. And I would love to see you guys who are wanting to get some training join the class. Hi. So anybody over here who wants a chance to get a reading, go. Hello, honey. Hi, Starseed. Thank you. Yeah, I did duplicate YouTube, TikTok live. Oh, there's people on here. Backyard, Millie. Hello from Missouri. I was born in Missouri. I have family there, lots of family, 3 sisters and a bunch of nieces and nephews. Hi, Angela B. Hi, Renee. Hi, Donna. Hi, Erin. Marilee. Hi, everyone. I know, I'm so excited I did it. It must have been because I didn't close my tabs. But anyway, my beginner's class, my new beginner's class starts April 22nd. It's every 4 weeks for 6 months. And the students I had from my first beginner's class that started last year, all of them took my intermediate class. So I was pretty excited about that. Hi, thank you for the follows. I feel like I'm too close over here. So over here, I'm going to do, I also have, I do private readings, of course. I do group readings. I'm doing on April 15th, a big group reading for portions of the proceeds go to the diabetes, JDRF. I have a type 1 diabetic son who almost didn't make it due to diabetes, a coma he was in a few years ago. And so it's really important to me to get type 1 diabetes awareness out, because it's very different from type 2. And people with type 1 don't, nothing they do causes them to get it. So it's not, diet or exercise or anything like that. Trust me, he was a very talented athlete who was very thin and in shape and active his whole life. So type 1 is very different from type 2, and I just want to spread awareness. And oh, thank you, Starseed. Thank you so much, Starseed Josh. Oh, I appreciate it so much. We all really need each other in this community. Things are crazy with social media these days. So, anyway, hello everyone who's on TikTok. I'm going to do some readings in a couple minutes over on YouTube Live. I had a wonderful reading earlier today with a lovely lady who coincidentally, oh, Rebecca, oh yeah, who coincidentally offers a service that I need. And so that was a nice coincidence. Spirit is very funny that way. I get a lot of coincidences, and yeah, Spirit just guides me and guides me and guides me. Starseed Josh can probably, and Medium Omar MJ can probably vouch for that. Spirit puts us in these interesting situations. Can you guys see the cool light? I have this really cool light behind me that it's a night light, and I always stare at it at night when I can't sleep, of course, and it changes colors. And I thought, how cool would that be as a background with my beautiful lotus flower painting? So I like it. It's very pretty. I like the different colors. It's very mesmerizing if you stare at it. And oh, we can totally vouch for that. Yeah, I thought so. I thought you'd be able to. Yeah, it's so pretty. I love the colors. So anybody on TikTok, if you can go join me on YouTube, that's where the readings are going to be, or you can just follow along here. I feel like this is so close to me, but that's okay. I'm going to do readings that are going to be spirit-led. You can put questions in the chat on YouTube, and if I can't guarantee who's going to come through. I can't guarantee if it's going to be a 1-minute reading, a 3-minute reading, a 5-minute reading. Sometimes it's 30 seconds and sometimes it's 10 minutes. I just don't know, wherever Spirit leads me. And sometimes I just give advice and answer mediumship questions. Erin says, I am having surgery coming up and wondering if my loved ones will be around me for this. The answer is yes, your loved ones in spirit are always around you. And whether things are going good or things are going not so good, they're always around us. Oh, that's weird, Donna Marie. Do you have to subscribe to comment? Interesting. That's weird. So yes, Erin, your loved ones will be around. So if anybody who's on TikTok can help Donna Marie figure out how to comment. Oh, it's on my TV. Oh, yeah, I don't know. If anybody can help her comment on YouTube, that would be great. So our loved ones are always around us, good or bad, they're there, always supporting. Letitia Mullins, I've been trying to learn mediumship, but I feel like there is some sort of block. Well, the block would be fear from you, most likely. Afraid, you could be afraid of success, you could be afraid of connection, you could be afraid because you're unfamiliar with the spirit world. I would highly, there's a million different reasons that it could be. Often we could have past trauma in our lives that we haven't fully gone through counseling or therapy for that could stop you. I would suggest starting with a meditation practice. There's lots of free guided meditations that are online. And my husband uses Headspace every day. He pays for that, but you can get like a 2-week free trial. The guy has a really good voice for it. And there's actually on Netflix a Headspace like little documentary about how he became somebody who leads meditation. It's fascinating. But there's free ones all over YouTube. Find something that resonates with you. And yeah, fear of success is definitely a thing. I have a really good friend that is an incredible medium. She's been my friend for almost 40 years, and she's one of my mediumship students. And she has so much talent, so much talent. But I think she has some fear of success. And we're going to decline that. Insight timer is good. Insight timer. Okay. Thank you, Liz. Thank you, user 768. Yes, search for Peaceful Nick the Medium on YouTube. That's where I'm at. I'm going to do readings there. And subscribe would be greatly appreciated. Yes, there's a chat on YouTube. Yes. Good meditation practice will help you create gaps and spaces between your thoughts to kind of slow down that train of thoughts. And it really helps with the connection and helps you kind of realize all the stuff here in the human world isn't that important. What's important is developing our soul and becoming closer to source in the different manifestations of human that we are. If you're very indecisive, and you want to practice mediumship, you have to become confident in your decisions in everyday life, even the simplest things like, do I want McDonald's or Burger King? Do I want Chipotle or Moe's? Do I want, steak or fish? You have to start with being decisive. And a lot of times people who are indecisive come from families that questioned their decisions or told them what to do and made all their decisions for them. So that is a big problem that can cause indecisiveness. And you have to kind of work on that. And any other, I'm still go to therapy. I still work on myself. I still read self-help books. I'm still in communication with my mediumship mentor. We talked the other day about I've been having a problem with when I do readings, it brings up stuff from my past that I experienced that was very traumatizing. Because you see a lot of stuff in mediumship. And it's bringing stuff back up to the surface for me that I thought I had worked through in therapy. And so I'm working with my mediumship mentor to figure out is this really something that I need to go through again? Or do I just need to put up a boundary with spirit? So we're working together on that. Yeah, it's okay if you fall asleep for meditation, Letitia. It's perfectly fine. Yep. Let's see. Ooh, lots of comments just loaded. Got it on my phone. Okay, great. Lisa, I'm going to see, okay, can I get a reading? Let's see who comes through. Let me go through a couple of these comments. Found you from TikTok. Hi, Marie. Renee speaks, do you get names? Sometimes I get names. It's not my specialty. When I get a name, it's usually very clear and very accurate. Most of the time I get other types of evidence. Today, for instance, I was doing a reading and the lady showed me sewing. I'm sewing. And I could see the fabric and I could see the thread. She was a seamstress, a very famous seamstress from her country of origin. And, how many people do you know are seamstresses? That's pretty specific evidence. Things like that, I get more of those types of things as evidence than names. I could probably, to me, names are not always the highest form of evidence unless it's a specific name. For example, I was doing a live one night and a woman's child came through and the child had a one-letter name. That is very specific evidence. If someone has a one-letter name, how many people do you know who have a one-letter name? That, because that's the letter I saw. And she's like, that was my child's name, the full name. That's specific evidence. That's very good evidence for a name. However, lots of people are named John. Lots of people are named Mary, Marie, Maria, things like Joseph. Those types of evidence, when mediums just throw them out, to me, I feel like sometimes they can just be fishing. Oh, I have a John here who was a grandpa. My grandpa's name was John. If you don't have any other evidence than that, that's not a very good reading. So you have to have other kinds of evidence. I'm on YouTube, Peaceful Nick the Medium NIK YouTube channel, doing my readings over there. I would appreciate a sub, and I will see you over there. Okay. Confidence is key, Lori Andrews. Yes, it worked. I'm such a dinosaur. Yeah, I know. I couldn't get the live started. Don't feel bad. Yay, bird girl. Oh, I love that name. I love birds. I love to hear them in the mornings. It just gives me such a sense of peace. Donna, does my mom have any messages? Okay. Yay for therapy. Yes, Marilee. Yes, thank you, thank you. All right, let me see. I'm going to take some deep breaths. Annie, I can't help you with the dreams necessarily. I'm going to take some deep breaths and see who comes through. I'm so used to being on TikTok that I've got to get used to the flow of these comments. Interesting. Donna, Donna Taylor, are you still here? Let me know. Donna, and I know these comments on YouTube take forever to load. That's another reason why I was on here. Okay. It's interesting because when I read your question about your mom, the comment above yours was something about confidence being key. And when I read it, I thought, this is a sign she needs to work on her confidence. Like, I felt that very strongly. You need to be more sure of yourself. Does that make sense for you, what you're going through right now? And again, we'll just have to wait for that to load. And for everyone on TikTok, I am over on YouTube. Makes sense. Okay. And Spirit has been really strong with me with coincidences lately, like incredibly so. I'm not sure if this is the mom or the grandma, but I see the typical older woman with the curly short hair, the hair done, and glasses. So the typical older woman, that's the picture I'm seeing. So I'm not sure if this is your mom or her mom, but that's the woman I'm seeing. Letitia, yes, they would be together. Hang on, Lisa. I'm trying to read for my grandmother or my mom. Okay, so, okay. Because I feel like they're saying we were the same but different. Because what they're showing me is one of them's hair was really gray and one of them's hair was a darker color or a different color. They're saying the same but different, the same but different. So I feel like they Maybe they looked alike, but they were very different in personality. Oh, interesting. Yes, true. Same but different. Okay. Um, I'm on YouTube, Peaceful Nick the Medium. Find me in my link tree. Okay. They looked alike. Okay. Same but different. Okay. So, and they're coming through as a blend, which happens. So, but I feel like, and if you may not be able to validate your grandma since she passed prior to your birth, um, but I'm feeling very much a curse word, GD, get it done. GD, get it done. Get your stuff together. Get it done. Pick yourself up by the bootstraps. This is the message I'm getting. I believe it's from your mother, and she's just like being a mother. She's like, get it done. Get your stuff together. Pick yourself up by the bootstraps. You know you're better than this. She's right. Okay. Thank you. She's just, it's almost like she's begging you to see the good in you, the good things that you have going for you, your talents, your abilities, and you're just lacking the confidence to do it. Would you understand someone in your life, and I don't want to tell any tales. Okay, that's her personality. Thank you. I don't want to tell any tales, but I feel like someone in your life, feel like a male energy, has kind of stripped away your confidence throughout your life or through for a period of your life. Okay, that's so true. Thank you. And this is where you need to get your confidence back from. You have, it's almost as if it was some type of, emotional abuse, toxic relationship, narcissistic abuse, something like that. My ex, she disliked him. Okay. Yeah, I feel like you were prior to this more confident. After this, you were broken down. Do you understand that? You are on the money. Thank you very much. And she's just begging you to see the good in yourself, begging you to see that you have the ability to do everything you ever wanted. You do everything you ever knew you could do until someone stripped that from you. And you didn't know it was happening. You didn't know it was happening. You didn't know your confidence was being stripped away because it happened so slowly and so methodically that before you knew it, you woke up one day and you're like, where did I go? Who am I? Where's that confident, wonderful woman I was before? Yes. So this is her telling you you did the right thing by being exes, and you are still you. You are still you. Do not allow old stuff, old streaming memories of negative things that were told to you to stop you. Do not allow it. And just, she's so adamant about this, and she is such a strong spirit. Um, just a wonderful, loving mom. Just like, get it together, lady. You know, you know, you have the ability to do all of these things. And I want to leave you with her love and know that she is there and she clearly sees she clearly sees what's happening. And she loves you very much. And of course, she's there with her mother and anyone else in your spirit family. And I'll just leave you with her love and send you all the confidence you could ever imagine, and know you can do it. Okay? She loves you so much. Thank you for allowing me to talk to her. I appreciate that. So anybody over here on TikTok, I'm doing readings on YouTube. I'd love it if you would join me there. I can't do both. I did that once and my brain almost exploded. It was terrible. I was going back and forth. It was crazy. Okay. You are welcome. You are welcome. Yes, my readings are spirit led. And thank you for all the validation, Donna. And let me see what we have. Daniil. So the next person that just popped in is, thank you, Donna. I'm glad that helped. If Daniil Neely is still here, I'm hearing daddy, daddy, daddy. So I feel like that's what I'm hearing if you're here. Okay. Would you understand why he's telling me daddy, daddy, daddy? Okay, Lisa, again, spirit led. I have to go with what they say. Okay. So either I feel like he's referring to you being a child and saying daddy, 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 or there's a child in your life saying that now. Was there, I'm getting so many things coming in at once, so forgive me if I have these wires crossed, but I'm feeling like almost he worked in an auto shop or did some kind of mechanical, managing something mechanical. Do you understand why I'm getting that? I don't know if it's around you or your dad, but I'm seeing machinery of some kind. No problem, Lisa. Your stepdad. Is he in spirit or here still? Yes, it'll be saved and rewatched, Donna. I think they're automatically reposted. He's in spirit. Okay. So, but okay, so it's your stepdad. That's interesting. And a lot of times they come in blends. So they could both be coming in. And I'm reluctant to say this next part because first of all, I don't want to be wrong. And secondly, I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings or offend anyone. So just forgive me ahead of time. That's my disclaimer. Were either of them a darker skin tone? Because someone is screaming at me, African American. And I will wait for your, no, okay. So somebody on here is African American, somebody's spirit, it's a male. And so if that's for you, let me know in the comments because there's somebody here coming through very strong and very clear. So I will ask him to step back. Okay, Renee, okay, that's your dad. All right. He's trying to intrude on this reading. I'm doing readings on YouTube, Peaceful Nick the Medium, if you want to join over there. Thank you. All right, so when I'm done with Danielle, Renee, come back and I'll come to you, okay? All right, so let me go back to Danielle with the stepdad and the dad. But this man at the auto shop is just intruding, like not in a bad way, just coming through very strong. So I'm going to try and ask him to step back so I can get a clear reading for Danielle. So, Danielle, I am seeing I don't know if this is something he used all the time, or if this has something to do with his passing, or some way he got harmed this way, and I'm not sure. It's some long metal rod of some sort. I feel like it was used in the car place or the auto mechanic place. And he's just showing me that. And he's like hitting things with it. So I'm not sure if he was hammering or what. Would you understand why he would be showing me that metal rod for Danielle? Okay. He's showing me like the greasy hands, and now he's showing me his. This is assuming your stepdad. He's coming through stronger than the dad. Did you have some unfinished business with your stepdad that you needed to, that was unresolved before he passed? Something left unsaid, something unresolved. Anyone on TikTok? Hi, I'm over on YouTube Live. Yes, I guess you could say that. Okay, thank you. He wants to come through and apologize for not. He's saying he wants to apologize for not being a real dad. And I don't mean that he's apologizing for not being your dad. He's apologizing because he didn't feel like he was a good enough dad figure. So you never told him how much he meant to me. Okay. He knows, though. He knows now, of course. They always know when our regrets or things that were left unsaid. They know that automatically. But he felt like he could have done more and showed you more of how much he cared about you. And that's what his message is, that from your stepdad. That makes sense. Okay, thank you. And now I'm seeing between the two dads here, and because they're coming through together, it's hard to decipher which one is showing me this. One of them is talking about addiction. I don't know if they were drinking. I feel drinking. Would you understand that one of them was struggled with mental health or addiction? stepdad was a drinker. Okay, so it's still him coming through. Okay. He's just saying he liked to have fun, um, but he had some other, you know, he had some other issues. Um, I mean, he's in his human life, he regretted not dealing with them properly because I feel like both of them passed before their time. Um, but your stepdad's the one that's coming through stronger. So I don't know if that means you had a longer relationship with him, like you lived with him more than your biological dad. I don't know. I just feel like he's coming through a lot stronger. Okay, 6 months and 1 day apart. Okay, know that again. It's similar to earlier with the mom and the grandma. They had a lot of similar character traits. I don't feel like they looked alike or anything necessarily, but I feel like they had a lot of similar character traits. Um, it's interesting that they pass so close together. And I've heard this before, um, two sides of the same coin. Like they had outwardly they may have appeared different to your mom, but they really had a lot of the same traits. Do you understand that? Thank you for everyone being patient. Everyone on TikTok, I'm on YouTube doing readings over there. And I appreciate any um, subs over there. Oh, I hope Danielle's still here. You know how these comments go. Okay. They're really telling me they had some similar character traits. So if your mom is still here, which I presume she is, ask her, were there, if they seem different on the outside, I feel like there were some character traits that were the same. Just ask her. You can email me later if you'd like, or not. Just know that you were loved very much, and they're there, and you can always call on them and ask for guidance at any time. And I thank you for allowing me to speak to them, and especially your stepdad because he came through a lot stronger. You are very welcome, and you can email me with any follow up stuff. Thank you very much, Danielle. All right, Renee. So, are you still here, Renee? Okay, good. Oh, thank you, Becca. All right, so your dad is just right here. Not every spirit comes through with the same energy. And your dad is very persistent and very strong, and I mean just strong. He's just strong, and doesn't want to go away. Okay? Okay, yes, that's him. I feel what he's showing me now, sometimes they show me what they wanted to look like. Not necessarily what they looked like, but what he's showing me is he was mostly slender, and not like he wasn't short. I wouldn't say he was extremely tall, but average or above average. That's what he's showing me. Okay. Yes, that's okay. Okay. And I can and tall. There you go. Perfect. So this is him. He was really just waiting to talk to you. And I feel like he had this um, he's this might be your thing. I don't know. He's showing me, and it's back with the car service place. And I know you said you worked at a car place. Um, did he work where he had to wear like, um, you know how car service people that um, wear like a jumpsuit? You know, it's like a one, it's like a onesie for a grown up. That's what he's showing me he's wearing. And I don't know why, because you said he didn't work at the car place. Coveralls or something like that. Yes, that's his job. He wore that. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It was blue. I could see that it was blue. Like a lighter color is what he showed me. Okay. Sometimes I'm off a little on the color. Um, okay. And thank you. He's cool though. Like I feel like he's cool. Like he's just cool. Um, he worked hard and he enjoyed life. Sometimes he said he had too much fun. So if you understand that, let me know. Yes, workaholic. Yep. But he liked to celebrate. Okay. He sometimes they show me things I don't want to say out loud what they are. Because I'm feeling very much he's dancing and um, he's singing the song. And please, you may know the song, you may not, but he's talking about gin and juice, and he's saying gin and juice, and he's dancing. So I don't know if this is just metaphorical for the fact that he was drinking, or if he like actually liked that song. Um, but that's what he's saying. So let me know if you understand that. I mean, I don't know if he actually drank gin and juice. Yes, the song is they like to party. Okay, because that's what he's saying. Okay. And he is having a good time. And he's like, I'm working hard and I'm gonna party hard. And that's what he's doing. But he loved his family. But on the other hand, he said he wishes he would have worked less, partied less, and spent more time. I'm hearing the song in my. Okay, you do hear the song in your head. Okay. He wishes he would have focused a little more on family. Now I know it's from him. Good. Okay, that's okay. So you hear. So what you're telling me, just clarify. You hear that song in your head. That's why. Yeah, he was family oriented. Okay. So you hear that song, and that's the song he told me. Okay. Family oriented. He 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 just feels like he worked too much. Yes, I hear the song. Okay, so that's why he told me that. Because he's saying it, and I'm like, I don't want to say the wrong thing and hurt this lady's feelings by giving her wrong information. Yeah, he feels like he worked too much, and he wishes he would have spent less time working and more time with family. Um, do you ever it's if this is either you or someone close to you in your family that may be partying too much or doing things they need to kind of not do as much, drinking or drugs or something, somebody, it's you or someone close to you that he's a little worried about. You're a homebody. Okay, so is somebody in your close family your brother? Okay, yeah, that's often when they say that it is someone closely related. Okay, he just says maybe talk to him and ask him to slow down a little. Slow down a little. He doesn't want his life to end early. Um, so just ask him to slow down a little bit. That's his message. I'm a homebody too, honestly. I live in a big metropolitan area where I could do a million different things, but I'd rather stay at home. And everybody's like, why do you live there then? I'm like, because I want to have the option to go do stuff, but I don't necessarily want to go do it. So just, yeah, I can see that. Okay, good. Yeah, just ask him if he's open. Slow down a little. If you want to show him this video, you can. But your dad is a very strong spirit, and he's doing the dance, the gin and juice dance from. I can see the music video. Back in my day, they had music videos on TV, on MTV. Now I don't even know what they show on MTV, but I'm seeing the video, the dance. So that's what he's showing me. This is just to validate that he is with you, he's around you, and that is definitely, if he told me that gin and juice song, that is definitely him telling you that gin and juice song. So when you hear that, know that that's him just coming in to say, hi, I'm here, listening. And I just, oh, you told him to talk to me. Well, he did, and boy, did he not step back when I asked him to, because I was talking to the other lady. So just know that he is there. He is around you. You are very loved. And he, he had a good life. And he loves you very much. And I will leave you with that, and thank you very much for allowing me to speak to him. He's a wonderful, I want him to just kind of hang out with me and, listen to music together. Like, he's cool. Like, I feel like he's just super cool. So have, show this to your brother or whoever if they're open. And I just really appreciate it. Yeah, he's making me laugh. Very funny. So I'm going to take some deep breaths before I do another reading. And thank you, Renee. You can email me a picture if you want. That would be cool. My email is the same as my screen name, peacefulnickthemedium@gmail.com. So if anybody wants to email me, and my website's peacefulnickthemedium.com. So I don't even know what it says under my video because I don't even remember if I set that up. I'm bad at this. Okay, anyone over here, I am on YouTube. If you're on TikTok, I'm doing readings on YouTube. I do appreciate any follows over here, and I appreciate any subs over here. Thank you, Lori. All right, I need a few breaths because that was strong. They come in strong sometimes. Thank you, Letitia. Whew. Amy, that is a long list. Amy, is someone in that group, that list? Amy, if you're still here, I'm feeling, like COVID was happening here. Yeah, he was strong. Yes, he was. I don't know if Amy's still here. Thank you, Marilee. So, okay. No, I guess she's not here. Jenny. Hi, Liz. I'm over on YouTube. I'm glad you're here. Um, okay, Amy. What? All right. Amy, was anyone in that list from COVID? Because when I read the list, I've seen COVID popping out. I have clairvoyance where I can see things visually. And of course, the comments are loading slow. Thanks everyone for just hanging out on TikTok. Yes, COVID took my Nancy. Okay. And this was, okay. By the way, Nancy is my mother's name, and I made a video earlier today. I was doing a reading last night live on TikTok it wasn't a reading, I was just talking about when I was 15, my mom died, and a person came in and said they were scrolling TikTok, and they said they were 15 and their mom just died, and as soon as they popped on the TikTok live, they saw me say that, and I thought, wow, what a crazy coincidence. And so I just kind of talked this person, through how difficult it was and how I got support and help, and wishing them that they have a good support system. And it's so funny that you say Nancy is who you want to talk to, and the COVID was what happened. And when I posted that live from last night to my YouTube, I schedule them every Saturday. And the next available Saturday was April 1st. And that is the day my mom passed. And I thought, wow, what a crazy coincidence. And now you have a Nancy that you want to talk to. And so let's see what Nancy has to say. And is Nancy a sister or daughter or contemporary? Because you gave a long list. Yeah, thank you, Donna. I really hope I help that person. And I'm just waiting for Amy. Oh, that was you, Haley? Oh, thank you for being here. I didn't know you have a different name over there. So I made a TikTok about that today. But who is Nancy to you, Amy? So let's see what Nancy has to say. Because the more I say Nancy, the more my mom is popping through. And they were your moms. Okay. Because funny. So she was also your mom. Okay. My mom is laughing hysterically at this whole scenario because this is very fascinating to me. I'm going to think about this for a really, really long time. You are very welcome. And there's my sister, Holly. Isn't this funny, Holly? Holly was 10 when my mom died, and I was 15. So Haley, that's my little sister. She was there too. So it's very funny. I'm trying to, okay. She's your mom's best friend. So like a mom, okay. That's so funny. So were either your mom or Nancy smokers? You called her Aunt Nancy. Okay. And because my mom is trying to come through, I want to, yeah. I want to just decipher if this is my mom showing me your Nancy, or your mom, or if this is them or her. It can be confusing when you're. My mom's a helper guide. She's funny, and she's probably laughing. Hi everyone. Oh, thank you everyone over here for following me, and thank you, Liz. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. All right, I don't know where Amy is. Okay, Amy. So, did either your mom or Nancy smoke? Because I'm seeing a woman smoking, and I just need to kind of. They hated smoking. Okay, so this is just my mom being funny. So let me ask her to just hang out and step back so it doesn't interfere with your reading. Okay? Sorry, but this is what happens sometimes. Did sometimes they make jokes about being wives or sister wives or something to that effect, that they were closer than sisters? Something like that. But not, not in a weird way, just a, funny way. Because I feel like they're trying to, oh, and of course these comments just take forever. I'm not getting any comments loading, so just hang on, everyone. They're trying to slow me down, probably. I have this problem. I go so fast. I'm doing my readings over on my YouTube channel. You can find it in my link tree in my bio. It's same name, Peaceful Nick the Medium, no underscores. Okay, so I don't know if we're just waiting for the comments to load or if they're stuck. I'm reading for Amy Carter right now. So anybody else who's commenting, just hang on, see if Amy's still here. Okay. So they are just saying, and I don't mean it in a sexual way. I just mean it in a friend way, like they were closer than sisters. Okay. Feel like they're talking about depending on each other, because there was a separation or loss of a man in their life. So would you understand one of them, maybe both of them, because they're really like close together? Would they have supported each other through, I don't know, divorce or loss of a spouse or something like that? And I wish these comments would load faster because it messes me up when I have to wait for them. Hi on TikTok. I'm over on YouTube. Okay, so I don't know why the comments are taking forever to load, but I'm just going to get the message. They're just talking about you needing support, you looking for support. This is for you, Amy. You having to rebuild and rebuild your support group. And that's what the message is. It's like everything you had as far as a support group just kind of folded. And still, I have no comments loading, so just, yes, Nancy and my mom were BFF in high school and both went through bad divorces. Okay. Yeah, so there must be like a very long delay in this comment section for some reason. So they're talking about you're having a hard time, trusting your fear. You're having a fear of loss. And it's hard for you to. It's almost as if they're trying to show me that it's like you want to push people away before they get too close because you're afraid of not having them there because you've had so much loss lately in the past couple of years. And what they're saying is, even if you can get a small support system, and even if you get support, and even if it's temporary, embrace it. Embrace it and be aware. Okay. Everyone passed. I miss them all so much. So rebuild a support system. And they're saying, it's hard as you get older to do that. But they're saying you have to start somewhere. Rebuild trust with people, rebuild a support system. And even if it's a little at a time. And they're around you, and it's weird what they're showing me. This could be metaphorical or symbolic. I see an angel halo being set on something. So I don't know if someone called you angel, or if you have an angel figurine, or if it's symbolic or was around during their funeral or something, but I'm seeing a halo right on top. So let me know if you understand the halo or the angel. And they just want you to know you can still communicate with them. You can still communicate with them. You can still get messages from them. And you are loved. And they know Nancy. No, she's fine. She's safe. She's at peace. She didn't suffer. And they know that you love them. And I want to tell you, thank you for being patient with me while these comments took forever to load. And getting my mom to step back, because my mom was a smoker, and so she was standing there smoking, and she used to smoke Pall Mall Reds with no filter, and she's never done this in the middle of a reading before, but she's playing tricks on me the last couple of days. And Haley, thank you for bringing her through to me, because and to my sister who really needs her now more than ever. Um, she's playing a trick on me. So thank you, Amy, for that, and Haley. I appreciate that. So let's see. I'll just leave you with all their love. Yeah, I know, Holly. Let me see who comes through, because I had someone up here. Jenny, are you still here? Jenny Wen. Okay, so I feel like your mom was short and to the point. That's how she's coming through right now. Okay. Um, and is there, um, did you honor your mother through your baby's name? Amy, they're not disappointed. Okay. Is there some way you honored your mother, um, honored her name? She's talking about her name being honored in some way. Uh, maybe her name was put on a park bench or the wing of a hospital or um, in a special article or something. Oh, you are very welcome, Amy. You are very welcome. Okay, so Jenny, I've got Jennifer Arnold. I did, and I did too. So you both you're all looking for your mother, and Jennifer and Trisha. Um, okay, her headstone has her name, but not her husband's name. I mean, not her husband's name. Is her husband also passed? Because that would be interesting why she's talking about her name. Not her husband's date of death. Okay, so sometimes this happens a couple, and you're both have the same first name, Jenny and Jennifer. And sometimes this happens; they'll come through together. Um, so let's see what happens here. And I have been reading for over an hour, which is usually my cutoff when I start to get tired and things start to get wonky. So let's try, let's try to get through this together. Um, we'll see what happens. Um, not her husband's date of death. Okay. She just keeps talking about her name. Um, so I feel like this is more for Jennifer Arnold. So let me give Jenny Gwen, I hope I'm saying that right, a message from her mother. So, do you have a daughter? Is your did I don't know if you said you were pregnant with a daughter. I can't remember. Okay, so it is a daughter. Okay, you do have a daughter. Okay. Do you see your mother in her face? Because she's okay. You were 3 months pregnant. I just feel like you think you see your mother in your daughter. Yes. Okay. So I'm not saying that she's reincarnated as your daughter, although that is possible. But Um, I'm not going to say that outright. I'm just saying it's possible, but I'm not saying that's what happened. But the evidence I'm giving you is she's telling me you see her face, your mom's face in your daughter. That's what she's telling me. Um, so I don't know if your daughter's old enough to be talking to someone who's not there. Um, yes, okay. And her being so talkative like her. Okay, so she is already talking. Okay, because I feel like it seems like she's talking to your mom, and that happens a lot. So I'm assuming she's still young. So when you have younger children talking to spirits, this is very, very common. It happens all the time. I got a message when my daughter was born that my daughter is an earth angel. Oh, how interesting. I'm not sure I know what an earth angel is specifically. So this is why your mom keeps talking about that. Okay, that makes sense. If you could explain a little bit about what that means exactly. So know that your mom is there. She's around, and if you feel like your daughter's like talking to someone that's not there, and now I feel like um, there's a toy that either falls over or turns itself on um, when nobody's around it. Does that ever happen? Something weird electronically, or something's falling off a shelf? Let me know. Yes, all the time. Okay. Okay. That's your mom. She's saying she's getting you back with the noisy toys. She's kind of funny. Um she That's funny. You know, moms sometimes when they're grandmas, they'll give the grandkids noisy toys. Yeah, haha. Yeah. They'll give them noisy toys to be able to get you back for being a kid and making noise. That's very funny. Okay, so you said like God came to me to tell me she is here because he needs her to help people in the world. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I get that. I get that. Yeah, that makes sense. Um yeah, and I feel like that's happening more and more actually with people. We need all the help we can get down here, right? Um thank you everybody over here who's just been hanging out and watching. I appreciate it. So know that your mom is there, and it's almost like when you see your daughter smile, you see your mom smile, and that's purposeful. She's coming through to let you know. Okay, I want to leave you with all her love, and know that she's around. And every time that toy goes off or falls over, she's just laughing. She's just laughing, and she's there with you. And thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay. Um, Letitia. Very interesting. I'm going to wrap up with these last couple of comments here. Um, Sorry for the intrusion. I just wanted to say when my daughter was 3, she told me she was in heaven with my dad before she was born, if that makes sense. Let me tell you the ways that make sense. The ways that make sense are many. And then, Amy, I'm going to say something to you in a minute. My son, from around ages 2 to 6, somewhere in there, I wish I would have written it down. He's 24 now. He told me day after day after day, his job was to go to heaven and help people who passed away here meet their family there. He told me these stories day after day. I wish I would have written it down. I regret not writing it down. I was not a medium then. I was a science educator and communicator. And I had no inkling or clue that I would ever become a medium. And so I regret not writing it down. So Jenny, if your daughter gives you any messages, write them down. Write them down. And Letitia, I don't know how old your daughter is now, but if she's young enough, write those stories down, or whatever you remember, write them down. And boy, does it make sense. This happens a lot because when we're little, we can sort of remember some stuff from our life between lives. Letitia, get the book Journey of Souls by Dr. Michael Newton. You can get it for like 10 or 12 bucks on Amazon. And you will understand exactly what she was talking about if you read that book. It's an excellent book. And it's all about people who are a human and then they pass away and they're in the spirit world and then they're a human again. And then they can remember their life in the spirit world between their human lives. Fascinating. And there's stories about what your daughter described in it. It's crazy. And Amy, how can I know when my mom and Nancy are with me or hearing me? They are always going to hear you. Anytime you think of them, there they are immediately, right there. Because the spirit world isn't out there in heaven. It's intertwined with us. It's like another dimension. So that's why when I'm online and I do readings, I'll see a name or a comment and boom, here they come and they're like right here. And I can see them, like with that young lady's dad that I could see in his whole jumpsuit, his whole blue jumpsuit. They're here, intertwined. It's just not everybody's tuned in to see them. So they can hear everything you're saying. Anytime you talk to them, they can hear you. Anytime you think of them, they can hear you. And the halo is spiritual. My mom and Nancy love God so much. Maybe they are telling me they are my angels. Very possibly. Very possibly. Okay. Rachel, thank you for the amazing... Oh, she's almost 15 now. Okay. You're not as loud here like TikTok. I'm sorry. I need to get a microphone, I guess, if I'm going to do more YouTubes. Hi, everybody. I think I have one in the closet somewhere, actually. Jenny, one night around 2 a.m., my daughter looked at me for no reason and said, "You know, your mama hears you." Yes. Yes. That's amazing. It really got me to, yep. That is beautiful. Write that down and date it if you can, or get the close date. Put it in her baby book if you have one. Do spirits like choose not to come through? Like, I want to hear from her so bad, but she's not coming. I know what your age is, and it's not really, I don't want to get banned if I give you a reading without your parents' permission, without your dad's permission. So it's not that she isn't coming through. Plus, it's very recent, and I don't want to give you a reading unless you have permission. And I don't want to do it for at least 3 months after the passing. I would be absolutely devastated if I caused harm because you got a reading too soon after your mom's passing. And I've never had a spirit not come through. I've had spirits come through very weakly. Oh, it's been 5 months. Oh, I thought yesterday you told me it was just very like a week ago or something. Okay. So if you can get your dad's permission, just let me know, okay? You can email me. I don't know if it's in the comment section, but it's definitely in my link tree. It's peacefulnickthemedium@gmail.com, just all squished together. No underscores. If you can get your dad's permission and he'll be there, yes, I'll do that. Okay? I promise. Let's see. Somebody else. Rachel, yeah, I'm really. Oh, hi, Nina. Thank you for coming from TikTok. I don't think I can do any more readings tonight. It's been an hour and a half, and that's like super long for me, actually. So Jennifer Arnold. So yeah, I think I was with Jenny, because that her mother spirit came through stronger. But just know that, you know, they're there. They're with you. They're at peace. What happens to a soul after suicide? They still go to the spirit world. There is no hell. There's no punishment. Some people, I feel like sometimes your soul inhabits a body and it's not the exact right fit. Thank you, Rachel. Thank you, Jenny. I appreciate that. Okay, good, Jennifer. Good, Jennifer. Good. Yeah. I plan on going live more on YouTube because I really want to build my YouTube following because it's so small compared to my TikTok. Because I don't think it's going to be sustainable because there's too much controversy about it right now in politics. So with suicide, there's no penalty. You just have to go back and get reoriented with your guides and speak to your, your teachers in spirit and find out how you got, matched to the wrong body, how you got matched to the wrong family, because there's a whole plan. We plan the lives we have when we come here, and sometimes mistakes can be made, and we just come in at the wrong time into the wrong family and the wrong body, and the soul and the body just don't really match up. So that that happens, and they just can't handle this world. They're just not prepared. So there's no punishment or penalty. Those are all things religions make up to scare people. So I appreciate. Just want you to know how very special you are and how extremely happy you made my heart. Thank you. You are welcome very much. I do this to help people heal. My goal is to help people heal. I do it to help. And that's why I give so many free readings. I do paid readings as well. Yes, Nina. But these I do because, I have a full-time job and I don't depend on my mediumship readings to make a living. I do it. I'm building it. I'd love to do it full-time. But right now with the economy, you just can't depend on that. So I appreciate everyone being here, all the subs and followers, and everybody on TikTok hanging out and watching, and everybody on YouTube. And I hope to do this at least once every couple of weeks on YouTube. It takes a little more work to do a YouTube live than a TikTok live, but I do plan on building the YouTube platform a lot more. And thank you all. Thank you all. Follow me on both platforms because, I'll be live again soon. Thank you all. Thank you. How do you recharge and recenter yourself after long readings? Well, I'm going to go watch some garbage television. That's what I do, and just kind of zone out. I like quiet time. I like music. And then my family distracts me. So when, when my family needs things, it regrounds me and like, oh yeah, I got a human life too. I got to deal with them. So, yeah, that's what I do. Lots of sometimes when I can't sleep at night, I feel like, oh, this is my chance to have quiet time. Nobody needs anything. I could just lay here in the quiet. And then I fall asleep. So, I do different things. I really, when it's warm, it's been so cold, it's like the longest winter ever. I like to sit by the pool in the sun and listen to the birds and have coffee. That's like one of my favorite things to do. But it's been so cold, I haven't been able to do that. But soon, hopefully, it's March. Hopefully, it'll warm up soon. I appreciate everyone. Thank you. Love to everyone. Peace and healing to all. And thank you here on TikTok and here on YouTube. Have a wonderful evening and a great Sunday. Bye, everyone. Bye. Bye. Bye.